Okay, this is going to be the 6th round of the league. Going first, I have a pretty solid hand. Wait, no, I'm going second. My bad. Yeah, still a good hand though. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that, and we'll see what the opponent does. 3-2 right now, so I'm really hoping to win this one. Yeah, it looks like survival madness. I think I have to duress on turn 1. Oh, that's weird. I'm still really good that I duressed on turn 1 though, because that oath would have messed me up. But yeah, it's a probably has like Chain of Vapor and Parallax Tide, I would think. But yeah, I'm taking the oath obviously, and then ending the turn. Okay. Just gonna deploy my stuff as efficiently as I can. We'll see if they mana leak this or not. I'm not sure if I want them to. Maybe? I don't know. It really doesn't matter. Well, I guess to clarify, it doesn't matter what I want them to do. It matters what they do. So, we'll see if they hit a land here. I definitely could see an argument for them mana leaking for the sake of having Gaia's Blessing mana so they can cantrip. Like, what if they didn't draw a land and they really would have wanted to use the Blessing? Ooh, Tempting Worm. That's not bad. I mean, they'll Swords it, which is a big pain, but I think I'm going to play it. They have one unknown. Maydeck Annul is interesting in a deck with white. I assume it's a one of. Oh, they have another land. How about that? Anyway, play the Elder, end the turn. Yeah, them having a land is kind of inconvenient. I guess there's a bunch of other stuff they could have had that would be worse, but whatever. I mean, it's the let's play that the deck gave me. The alternative would be, I guess, play Elder into Mana Leak maybe. And then, I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm getting at here. Would have basically amounted to the same thing. Except that if I played the Elder first and they didn't Mana Leak it, then I'd be sort of forced to sack it for the card and the lands instead of following up with Worm, because then they could just Mana Leak the Worm. Yeah, it feels like that was the right sequence. Yeah, Blessing, it looks like. Probably on both. Yeah. Ooh. Gotta watch out for their Null, but still. Good to have that at least. Hopefully I can punch it through soon. Anyway, I do want to attack, and then afterward I want to sacrifice it, I guess get one of each land, and then play the Baloth into the Mana Leak. I'm mean, I could wait a turn and then play it around Mana Leak, but I mean, they didn't even Mana Leak it. Not really sure what to make of the opponent's deck. It's a little hard to tell what exactly is going on over there. Gotta wonder what they oath into. That would be interesting to find out. Sylvan Library, not happy about that. Though I am happy that the Bailoff resolved, because that should hopefully take a big chunk out of their bad draw. Big chunk out of their life. Yeah, all I can do is just attack, play a land, and be done. Gotta keep the bird for survival. Gotta keep survival because of a null. And I need to hope that this isn't super good for them. Sylvan Library is super dangerous. No attack with Treetop, which is interesting. Let's see what they have to do instead. Another Guy's Blessing on Guy's Blessing. Alright. Bad draw. Attack with the Bailoff. Put them at 10, hopefully. Now, do I play the bird, or do I hold it so I can do more than one thing with survival? Okay, so I draw a discard spell, I play survival, that's 3 of these lands accounted for. Discard a bird, go get squee, discard the squee, go get something. I'm gonna have at least 2 more lands at that point, so that'll leave me with 4 in total. I think I may as well just play the bird. Vigilante, that's pretty good. Once again, they didn't attack with their manlands. I'm going to get in with the Bailoff. That'd be pretty cool if it traded with both. Also, their life is getting pretty low. Would they take 1 extra card last time? That's not good. Alright, well, sack that, gain life. But, you know, leave it in the graveyard at least. Play Vigilante. And then I have a choice to make where I can hit the library or I can hold it in case they get Oath. Impulse. Interesting. I feel like I just want to hit the library with it. Like, they still have a Flooded Strand in play. And if they get Oath, I mean, that would be awful for me, but just a risk, I guess. Wonder if they have Standstill in there. Yeah, I'm just drawn really bad. Anyway, attack with Vigilante, probably trade with a Manland. Most likely the Conclave. Wonder if they have Decree of Justice this turn. That wouldn't be a surprise at all. Maybe they'll slip up and pay the full 4 and I can sneak that survival past the null. Nope, they're just blocked with the Conclave. Fact or Fiction. Ooh, that was a good flip. Well, if they get Oath, I'm basically dead. I'm going to give them a choice of Oath or all the other stuff. Like, I don't know what they're oathing into, but I mean, with my Vigilante gone, even if I draw discard and land the survival, they're still gaining an Oath, plus whatever their other stuff is. I mean, my best hope here is that they take the Oath and at least don't have anything to back the Oath up with. I don't know. Really just, I mean, just a 5-spell Fact or Fiction flop. Here comes the Furnace, so they'll have 2 Swords and a Decree on top of the Annul and the Mana Leak that they still have from the beginning. Yeah, that's bad. That's Impulse, Oath, and Other Blessing. Not really liking my chances here. Phyrexian Furnace. Man, I'm trying so bad. That's alright. Looks like they found their Oath. They must have just drawn that. Alright. Well, at least that's a counterspell they don't have anymore. See what this gets them. Triskelion. It's a pretty tame creature to Oath into. Maybe I was overvaluing it when I split that Fact or Fiction. I was expecting it would be like Chroma or Phantom Nishoba or something. Anyway, let's play the wall. I'm gonna run out of lands eventually. Yeah, I don't feel like Triskelion makes sense. I don't know. Let's see what else they Oath into. There's Nishoba. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I wonder if they have a third creature. Ooh, a Latnam's Legacy. That's funny. It's a sweet card. What do I want to do here? I think I want to block with a bird. I mean, that just feels like it makes sense logically. I don't know how I'm gonna. I mean, they've still got the annul. It's not impossible. I could get it. So that's a good draw at least. I'll play it. And if they want to get Triskelion back in their graveyard, they'll have to use at least one of its points on itself. So they'll probably draw out of swords. 32. That's a ton of life. If I get the right sequence of draws, maybe I can get out of it. The furnace is annoying because it sort of adds an entire extra step. Seal of Cleansing, Factor, Fiction. On the upside, I'm at least seeing a bunch of their deck. Okay, so that and that. Now I get to do some oathing of my own, which is actually pretty nice. Let's put these in like that. Yeah, it's going to involve first getting rid of Furnace. I'm going to need to get rid of... I can't get rid of Oath, though. Right? Yeah, I would need to use Withered Wretch to get rid of their Gaia's Blessings. I need to do some kind of loop with Bone Shredder. Oh, that's part of it. Drop that in. Hope it resolves. Okay, good. It is resolving. I mean, it's such bad value, and like they still get their card out of it. Also, they should have just let it resolve, and I mean, I guess they were going to do that anyway, so that they could have fewer creatures than me. So that does make sense. It all amounts to the same thing in the end. I can see their entire deck, I think, through this series of Oath Millions. That's multiple annuls. A single seal. Number of Factor Fictions. I'm guessing they have the full 4 counterspell, I want to say. Yeah, I definitely want to Oath here. So I'll block and I'll block. Gaining a bunch of life. The furnace is gone, so if I can punch through with this survival, if I Oath well, I could potentially grind them out. Let's see what we hit here. Cabal Therapy, that's good. That was a sweet draw. Alright, that's a swords. Make a little mana in response. So they have 0 known swords. They've got Decree of Justice, they have Annul, and they have Mana Leak still. Another one, wow. Alright. That's pretty funny. Maybe I should have flashed back a therapy first. Yeah, that actually would have been a lot, like a much smarter move. Let's name Annul. Let's clear all this out. Okay. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape here. Let's play Survival. And discard a bird. Go get Squee. Discard squee. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have to go for the shredder here. Okay. Yeah, as much as I would like to get the Genesis and discard it now, this is how it has to go. Play Shredder with enough mana to pay for a mana leak. Shred one of the Nishobas. Oh, also, I think I... No, never mind. Getting mixed up. Not sure why they'd impulse now, because I'm definitely naming Decree of Justice. I really don't think that was the right move. Swords to Plowshares. That's not a big deal. They've got 2 treetop villages. Should put me at 2. Oh, kicked my trash can there. Yeah, let's see what I oath into. I think that's going to make a difference. Maybe I should have gotten Genesis instead of Squee. Wall of Blossoms. It's not the draw I wanted. Still get another draw for my actual turn though. Withered Wretch. Interesting. Let's discard. Go get... See, they've got Swords to Plowshares. They've got Mana Leak. What do I want to hit here? I already got rid of my Baloth. If I get... Let's see, I could Therapy the Swords to Plowshares. I could play Masticore. That'd be 4 mana. Then I hit that twice to not die from trample. Yeah, I think I have to get the Genesis. A Therapy. Swords to Plowshares, or is it better to just name Mana Leak? I think I need to name Mana Leak, unfortunately. Can't have them making me get rid of all that mana. So now discard the Genesis. Go get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need to chain Wall of Blossoms. There's Wall of Roots. Discard Withered Wretch. go get another wall of blossoms. Play wall of blossoms. Masticore. Now I play Masticore. Then I end. And let's see, are they set up to just get Triskelion here? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. I'll just concede then. And yeah, that was a difficult game. I'm not sure, like, could I have come back with the... If I had put in Genesis instead of Squee and then gotten Bone Shredder? I mean, I don't know. Like, the two treetops were such a problem. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a way I could have pulled that off. Anyway. I want Spectre. I want Naturalize. I want Web. I want to take out... Probably Tempting Worm. Definitely Masticore. Definitely Ravenous Baloth. Maybe a couple of the Wall of Roots. They're really denying my mana in any way, and it's a pretty drawn-out matchup. It could be nicer to have something that really does stuff. In fact, maybe I'll take out 3 of them. I definitely want to have one on hand to get if I'm feeding it into a survival chain. Oh, let's see. I need to keep a Shredder for Nashoba. Even against a deck with like 3 creatures in it, only 2 of which can be targeted. I just need to have it. Don't want to cut any of those. Don't want to cut any of those. Don't want to cut any of these. Definitely can't cut these. Do I want the 2 webs? Yeah, with the Cantripine I think I do. I don't know, maybe I could cut the 4th Wall of Roots. Maybe a Wall of Blossoms. I really can't stand cutting Wall of Blossoms though. What would I get rid of instead? Yavimaya Elder maybe? No, I don't think that makes sense. I guess it'll tentatively be Wall of Blossoms. And I'll spend a bit of this last 1 minute at least thinking about this. What can I take out instead of Wall? I'm just gonna do this. Maybe I should have taken out the Elder, but I don't know why. I like having Elder to get in the survival chain, especially if I'm down to just 1 Wall of Roots. Anyway, going first, and good hand. Hopefully I get some black mana and just do a turn 2 Hypnotic Spectre. Okay, so I missed on that. I'm going to Cabal Therapy. I'm going to name a Null. Nice. That was awesome. I'll play Survival. And I'm not going to flashback right now. I'm just going to end. Seems like a useful draw. They've got a Mana Leak and an Impulse, so... Yeah, I think I'm making green, and then I'll flash back here. What are they gonna do? Impulse. They're letting it resolve. I'm gonna name Impulse. I don't want them digging into something relevant. I'll just deal with the mana leak. I'll try to go through it. So I will play the bird first. Maybe they'll mana leak it. That would be handy because I could follow up with Wall of Roots. Use on my turn, then use on their turn. Okay, so in this case, I'm gonna go to the Bone Shredder, go get Squee, then end the turn. What do I want? Just trying to ramp up here, sort of. I mean, I could just put Vigilante into play. That would actually be really nice. Wall of Blossoms. Actually, yeah, I think this does make sense. So I'll play Wall of Roots. Maybe they'll mana leak this. Nope, still playing it safe. And then I'll follow that up with Wall of Blossoms. Oh, nice. Okay, so that'll be it for the turn. What do we have now? I hope they didn't get Fact or Fiction. Let's get rid of Squee. What do I want to get now? Oh no, I kind of want to just get a Birds of Paradise. Yeah, I think I want to work that into what I'm doing. Also, I don't have a ton of time. I'm ahead right now, but with survival going, I could easily fall behind. Then I'm in a very tight spot. So let's fire off this Duress with Mana Leak, mana up. Make sure I click on that first. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to pay. Neshoba land. Okay, that's good. And I've already used the wall, so I'm just done. Yeah, they got me with that, but I feel like it was right to pay. And I just don't have time to think about it. Anyway, let's get rid of that. What do I want here? Maybe just another Wall of Blossoms. I gotta just play fast. Nice, there's my land. I'll play... Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Even though I won't get Squee value for this turn. Put that Vigilante into play. Protects me from their most dangerous top deck. Let's play Hypnotic. And play bird. They're going to land Shoba next turn, but that's alright. Or not. They must have decree or something. Get rid of that. Go get Genesis. Take my turn. Yeah, they've got something. I'm playing Duress. Swords. Great. Hopefully I still hit something. Counterspell. Alright, that's fine. Discard Squee. Go get Graveborn Muse. Black. Black. Colorless green. Play Muse, end turn. Discard Genesis. I want to end this fast. Go get Hermit. Target Squee here. Put those on the stack too. Yes. Auto yield. Auto yield. Attack with Muse. They want to trade with Treetop, that's fine. Right. Discard Hermit. Go get other Hermit. 1, 2, 3. Nightmare. Nightmare Hermit back. Discard other Hermit. Go get, I guess, Hypnotic Spectre. I don't know. Just trying to go fast here so I can kill him off. Play Nightmare. Hermit for Hermit. End turn. Disenchant, yeah, a little late for that. Yeah, they're dead on the board if I just pay Echo. Or I guess I could bring back the other Hermit. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that was an intense game. I'm only ahead on time by like 30 seconds now. I'm gonna have to play super fast for this third one. Let's see. Yeah, I still want Web. I still want at least one Wall of Roots. Elder. I think I want Wall of Blossoms instead of the Elder. And the rest I can keep as is, I believe. Just one more scan through it. Yeah. Okay, let's give this a go. Could be an argument for putting Tempting Worm in, just so I can kill faster, but I feel like it's just not right here. Yeah, that's a keeper. Huh, interesting. Yeah, it seems like the right turn to play Web. Wonder if they have 2 in all. that was a great draw. Platinum's Legacy, that's fine. See what we got. Nothing. Alright. That was pretty smooth. A slick Latinum's Legacy right there, because then they're drawing the cards back on their upkeep. That was very unfortunate. That was like a perfect response to my duress, really. Anyway, gonna play this. Man, they better not Fact or Fiction. Oh, good. That would have really sucked to like miss on a duress and then Fact or Fiction immediately after. Always yield. Okay. Attack first. Hermit done. Alright. Yeah, I want to see what I drop before I decide about the Echo. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think I want to pay it. Well, no, I don't. I just get it back with Recurrent Nightmare. Oh, that was a good draw. Let's see. I'm going to play Survival. And instead of using it, I'm just going to play Recurring Nightmare. Go for some more offense instead. Oh, that's it. Whew. What a relief. All right, that was a super intense match. Man, glad I won that. Still pulling off a 4-2. I lost one to the Mirror and one to Mono Black Aggro. They were both pretty tight. Feel good about the build of the deck, and with a 6-0 during the last league, I'm definitely locked for the showdown. Even with 2 losses. So yeah, it was a good league overall, and just a lot of interesting matches here. The opponent's deck was pretty cool this time around. I like I just like the color combination with the Oath strategy.